It's the Ugly Dada, and today I am gonna be sharing a little story with you, and I'm just gonna do it on the game just so I have something, in the background, and so I can actually somewhat focus and tell the story. And I'll try not to yell at the game, but I'm not making any promise. Now, this is a story that happened last year during around Christmas, and well, first I was in a play last year. I was in a show called Christmas Carol and stuff, and it was like a professional show, and I got paid and hold the whole shebang. Felt pretty good. I got to miss 2 months of school. That was pretty good too. There are so many things that happened in that play that should not have happened. Like, here, I'll give you one story. This kid who had to move a lamp, like we had these giant lamps, maybe like 12 feet tall or something, like dropped the lamp on a girl's head in the audience, like 2 minutes into the show, and just completely destroyed her head. Thank God it was like a girl who said like, this is what she said, because they brought her backstage, because like that's where they had all this stuff. She's like, man, I get to miss the show. So thank God it didn't happen to some like Sue Happy woman lady. That's good. Now anyways, that's not really the story that I was gonna tell you, but so in this play I had to go into the house, like it's a spinning house. It's actually really cool, and I had to be in it for the beginning intro scene. So I was in it, and I had to wear contacts, and I always wore glasses then, and it was my first time wearing contacts. And if you don't know how contacts works, if they're like really like dry in your eye, they have a chance of falling out. And guess what happened during the beginning of the goddamn play? My contacts fell out in a dark house that had no lights. It was stupid. So my nickname for that show was One-Eyed Joe, because I was basically blind in my left eye and clear in my right. It was really stupid. And then later in that play, I had to lift somebody up in the party scene. Yeah, that didn't happen. I would have thrown her or something, because I was clearly incapable of doing that. And I looked hammered. I looked like I was just completely just done, because I was stumbling around. My depth perception was like just non-existent. Also during that show, not that show, but this the run of the show, the power went out because it was this guy's, I think, first show of like him, because we had two of the main characters, because one could take time off and all that stuff. So in the middle of his speech at the end of the play, saying thank you, blah 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 blah, doing all the mushy stuffy stuff, the power goes out through the building. The power goes out. Like, it was just so unlucky. That was one ballin' ass gamer tag. Wet Boy Nation 9. Some boy. Also, in this show, I had one of my things I had to do at the end of the show was give this guy an orange through a window, through the revolving house. And it may sound like complicated. I doubt it does. It wasn't complicated at all. So this was like the third show in, and I've been doing pretty well. And so it gets to near the end. I have to give this person an orange. So I pick up the orange, waiting for the show. Went to go open up the doors. Next thing you know, the orange slips out of my hands in the dark room where I lost my contacts. Live when I was on stage. So I basically kind of just played it off and told him to go get a girl. Oh, I should not become a stage actor, because I know I would just fuck everything up. There's this one time where I had my costume on backwards. That was interesting. And this other person face planted on stage, and I opened the door and I literally saw it in my face. That was funny. Good time. Thank you all for watching this. I guess it wasn't a story. It was kind of just a mixture of stories about one thing. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you're new, please subscribe. And yeah.